Hey there, sports fans, Ribbo here for Cowboy Gaming. I guess it's that time again to play some arena and to try not to suck. I wonder if I can manage that. Oh, we got a choice of warrior, warlock, or druid. You know, I'm always tempted to play warrior, and then I just remember I don't get any weapons when I pick warrior. And I quite like druid. Let's see whether I got any dailies. Well, I got a warlock daily, but I'm not a fan of warlock particularly. So druid warrior. I guess I've not played warrior for a bit. I suppose we're gonna give it a bash. See how it goes. Unplayable, wild pyromancer. Quite an easy one to start this one off with. Ooh, a weaponsmith. That's nice. I like weapons. Weapons are good. Wild pyromancer within a rage is interesting. Probably better than these two cards. I guess one battle rage is also fine. Like, there's an argument for the unstable ghoul, you know, if you try and go for that kind of deck, you know, pick up a few executes and stuff like that. But I think we can take a battle rage there. I think that Injured Blade Master's fine. 3 for a 4/3. I think it's better than Upgrade, to be honest here. Like, you know, it's a guy and it's guaranteed to come down. Hey, look! It's another Murloc War Leader. But we got a Sea Giant here, and Sea Giant is just immense. In every way, shape and form, being 8/8. So Armor Smith's complete crap in Arena. Doesn't really do anything. Gives you a few health and that's it. Young Priestess. Okay, and then we have Mortal Strike, which is like a small fireball. So I guess we go for the small fireball. Spiteful Smith seems the obvious pick here, because hopefully we'll get another couple of weapons that give it a chance to be ridiculous. Yeah, definitely going to take a Swampooze here. The Tiger's nice. But Swampooze is Swampooze. It's offering me a second Shield Slam, which I think we are going to take. Could take the Big Game Hunter, but like they both have the potential to kill something big. Maybe we do go with the Big Game Hunter. I mean, we can just throw it down turn 3 as a guy. Okay, you know, you persuaded me. You know, it fits a little bit better into my curve. That's basically my thoughts there. I guess I'm having a 3-drop here. This is solely down to personal preference. They all have their upside and downside. I'm going to take the Crusader. Harvest Golem's a lot easier pick. And Haunted Creeper. I looked at these two and went, yeesh, and then I saw at least Haunted Creeper's mildly playable. Loot Hoarder, another Battle Rage, or Rampage. Chow's good, I like Chow. Even better with like an Inner Rage on it for beating something big up. I guess we go with that because it's a fairly aggressive deck. Yeah, definitely Stormwind Champion. So much better than everything else on offer there. Raging Worgen fits in nicely. There's a risk my deck will be a little bit too cheap. So maybe we take the Frosty. It's good to have a few bigger guys in there. definitely Frostwolf Warlord here. The Cochran Elite's nice, but this guy has potential to be like 7/7, something like that. Yep, another Weaponsmith. Fairly automatic pick there. Ooh. Doomsayer, completely unplayable. Brawl. It's okay. It's okay to play Brawl, but there's a Gorehowl, so we're taking the Gorehowl. It's definitely trying to force some more battle rages onto me. In this kind of fast deck, Ghoul is probably pretty decent. I mean, we could go with another battle rage and just try to draw to the good cards a bit faster. Especially since I've got an Inner Rage and a Wild Pyromancer. Like, I'm not sure how Battle Rage works. Wild Pyromancer does the 1 damage after the spell. So yeah, so if it worked the other way around, it'd be even better. But I think we'll go with this and try and take a few other fast cards. Obviously, Mad Scientist does nothing in this kind of deck, so Heroic Strike it is. And obviously, Argent Commander. We have 2 weapons. It's like I said, you know, I don't get Death Spites and Fiery War Axes and Arcanite Reapers. I get 2 Arathi Weaponsmiths, but the Bloodsail Raider's better than these 2 cards. Yeah, we need a couple of big guys now, so Boulder Fist Ogre. Well, I've got 2 Battle Rages, so Cruel Taskmaster seems the pick there. A second Gorehowl. Yeah, I forgot I got a Gorehowl. So I guess I've got a second Gorehowl. This deck is just all over the place. You could go with the Rampage because of Wild Pyromancer and Inner Rage and stuff like that. I think we just take another Loot Hoarder. My deck's like super cheap, and then with 2 Gorehowls at the end. Well, I guess it's got to be. I'm not taking a 3rd Battle Rage, so I guess it's got to be the Berserker there. Berserker obviously works nice with the Inner Rage. Abomination totally doesn't work with my deck. So it's really looking like being a pint size. But even then, that's been heavily nerfed. I mean, I don't know. I can't see how I can play Abomination in this kind of deck where everything costs 2 mana. And the Swordsmith just isn't fast enough, so yeah, I guess I kind of have to do that. So this is like a pretty aggressive deck. It risks running out of gas, but maybe with the 2 Gorehowls, that'll like allow me to beat up some of their big guys and then carry on sending the little ones in. But yeah, no Fiery War Axes, no Death Bites. I think that's pretty painful. And a little bit awkward when you're against a rogue, because they can get rid of your 2/1s really easily. Victory or death! Well, that's a good first few draws there. Getting beat up. So, you know, I'm fine with him trading off if that's what he wants to do. And then we just play like the Harvest Golem. I mean, he has to trade off here if he can't kill my guy, because I can just do a spell and kill his guy for free, pretty much. Really helped that he wasted his second turn by, you know, just waking his weapon up. So I don't understand why people coin turn 1 and then don't have a follow-up play the turn after. Yeah, he's not doing anything at all, this guy. So we can play this turn because he doesn't have a weapon. And he's more likely to make something like a 3-3 or something like that. So again, he's like wastes his turn, stops him from getting any tempo. Awesome, and got an eviscerate out of him as well. So, sizable chap comes down. Obviously would have liked a weaponsmith there. Wasn't going to happen though. Arathi weaponsmith off the top of the deck. I don't think this guy kind of understands how bad that play was there. Vanish is a terrible card. You know, he returns my guys to my hand and they just come out anyway the next turn. Doesn't really help him in any way.
This is our town, scrub.
Yeah.
Oh, sea giants. Sea giants. This is going to be a nice little sea giant, I feel.
Hey, give me that.
I don't really understand the conceal either. Yeah, he's took a bunch of cards that really have very little impact on the game.
My shield for Argon.
Yeah, that's largely irrelevant as well. He seems to think he can beat me up. I don't think he can, but we shall see. I'll armour up. So he's staring at lethal next turn. Especially with this Gore Howl that's going to have like 9 attack. Oh, hey, so he suddenly realised, he's like, yeah, I should probably get that off the board.
Enter the shadows.
And you've lost. And you've still lost.
Well played. Back to work.
We don't even get to see the Gore Howl. Yeah, like Vanish, Conceal. A bunch of cards that just aren't very good in Arena, you know, and it's a sort of a one-trick pony he's done there with his deck. And it shows, you know, it doesn't work if you put enough pressure on them. Or you just have a silence on that one turn to turn it back into a 2-2. I don't blame him for trying, but yeah, it's a bit too gimmicky for my liking. Like, it'll work occasionally, but all the times it doesn't work, you just look foolish. Both weaponsmiths. You'd think a deck with all my 1 and 2 and 3 drops would have more than one card to play. But apparently not. I do get to coin a weaponsmith out. I can't really play the other weaponsmith the turn after, however. That's annoying. I guess I'll have to kill that.
Try this.
Woo! That could have been very, very dangerous to my health otherwise. He's looking for an Unleash the Hounds here to clear my board. Probably gonna keep this big game hunter in my hand. I guess I'm making another one then, right?
Try this.
Let's see whether he's got Buzzard Unleash. Could have. You never know. Another Battle Rage. But we'll just focus on, you know, carrying on beating him up here, really. No silences, yeah, I didn't pick up any of those either. Might be a bit awkward. He does have an Unleash. Yeah. He's gonna regret that when I get my gore howl out. So, you know, just got rid of one guy in preparation for the gore howl. I mean, I'm only going to get like a 2-2 off it. Yeah, obviously. Obviously. You know, there's so many of them in my deck, it really doesn't surprise me, that one at all. Oh, he was late with his buzzard there, wasn't he?
To my side.
Huffer. That's fine. I'm fine with that. That does not bother me. Come on, dude. It's only 3 mana. It's only 3 mana. It's really not that hard. Come on, play a card. That's it. There we go. You can play a card. Well done. Oh, going for me. Interesting. I guess we play some guys then.
I wonder.
There's a lot we need to take out here. And we probably need to armor up as well, to be honest. Like, we need to take out every single one of these cards this turn. Yeah.
Coming through.
I will punch you.
Mind if I roll need?
There we go. So we're going to be armoring up like every turn at this point until the end of the game. Because we have to. Like, he doesn't necessarily have a bunch more like beasts in his deck.
Just me and Mr. Bite. Hey, give me that.
Not a terrible draw.
Back to work.
Hey, give me that. Ah!
Do you like to play with fire? Thanks.
Yeah, well, didn't quite work as I'd hoped for there, so he gets to kill me, unfortunately.
Thanks.
If he wants to kill me. He
Thanks.
seems to be struggling. There you go, he realised eventually. He's like, 3 life? Can I kill him on 3? So surprisingly, like, my deck full of 2-drops just didn't make any of them in the early game there. But, you know, it happens sometimes. There's not much you can do about it.
Garrosh versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! I will crush you!
See if we can't draw something mildly useful. Well, not really. Not unless we get a 3-drop. So we're definitely playing the pint size here. I'm pretty certain unless he's got a fiery war axe in his hand, he'll attack it with his fairy dragon. We just hope he doesn't have like a Shattered Sun cleric or something like that. Yep, obviously.
Do you like to play with fire?
And again here, this is like another one he pretty much has to trade with. And if I can sort of coin out the Gurubashi Berserker, potentially, you know, whip it, turn it into a huge thing. If he makes his own weaponsmith, I'll be sad. Not a weaponsmith. Wow, not attacking. Feels potentially like a mistake not to take my guy out.
Try this! Ruptar Ogre!
I was considering coining to kill his guys, but that also kills my guy, so I'll just pass and let one of his 1/1s beat it up. Big fat sea giant. Certainly looking tempting, isn't it? Certainly looking tempting. But as is the Berserker. I guess we do this and hope he doesn't have an execute.
What now? Watch this!
Executes would make me cry. But that's fine, he hits me for 5 and then I play Argent Commander and beat it up anyway.
What now?
You'll probably make like a big thing with taunts and then hit me, right? Yeah, he's like, yeah, I should just kill that. Yes, yes you should. That is the correct thing to do. Are we done over there? Oh no, okay, still going. I also considered like mortal striking it and playing a taskmaster and taking this off the board.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Mind if I roll me?
So the champ was a little bit awkward. But once we whip the 2-7 next turn, it'll be a 7-6, so it can trade straight off there. If we want it to. We might just, you know, mortal strike it and run the 2-1 in.
What now?
Obviously, if he can kill my 2-7 this turn, that changes things a bit. But he'll still take 2 damage attacking 2-7, so I can still mortal strike it to finish it off.
Try this! Back to work!
4-3 looks pretty cool. Is the Spiteful Smith better?
I wonder...
Wow, really? No other play than that? Oof. Ouch. Surely you must have something. Nope. Wonder what could be in his hand. Battle Rages? It's just got to be more weapons, hasn't it, really? I guess we find out. Probably it wouldn't even be cleave. It would have cleaved last turn. Execute?
What now?
I guess we just sit here for a minute and a half while he looks at his hand.
What now?
Anytime? Anytime you're ready.
I must choose.
Has he just disconnected? He's just gone, you know what, I don't want to play this game anymore. Yeah. He doesn't even armor up. So.
I will crush you.
Okay, nice taunt, dude.
X marks the spot.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, has he got a brawl? Is he trying to bait me with a huge brawl? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, isn't it? He's probably trying to sit there. With a brawl in his hand. It's got to be that he's got a brawl. It can't be anything else. No, I have no idea. He just must be lagging out. Given he hasn't armoured up. So we've certainly had some weird games here. Because the thing is, it hasn't like disconnected him. He's still there. I mean, he was taunting and doing stuff. I mean, I know Arena's been a few reports. It's been a little bit buggy for some people. But you know, I'm not gonna turn down the win if it's offered. I may well have struggled in that game if it wasn't for his dodgy connection there. So, weird couple of games, really. Very weird.
Garrosh versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer. Victory or death.
I'm not doing well at drawing good cards, am I? I think they all go away, to be honest. There's so many other 2-drops that are better than that. And Battle Rage doesn't seem particularly good with my loot
The
hoarder.
light protects me.
It's like good luck getting it injured.
Mind if I roll knee?
Yeah, so a bit of a loss of tempo here. As his 1-drop takes out my 2-drop and he still has a coin. Okay. Not quite sure why you do that, but I'll certainly attack your Flame Tongue Totem, thank you very much. He probably thinks he's defending his Flame Tongue Totem. It's pretty cute. Yeah, I was a fairly premature lightning storm there. He didn't really achieve that much.
Don't mess with Tusk.
Might actually play the Chow here.
Watch this.
And, you know, see whether I could have drawn into something there, but
Crusade!
here's I suck at drawing into cards. You know, I was looking for another 2-drop there, so I could have gone like Chow 2-drop. Both my Gore Howls, however. It looks like I might need them at this rate. Nah.
I've got the beast in my sight.
Oh, he's hating that, isn't he? He's like, whoo! Got my Earth Elemental down, I'm good. And I'm like, nope. Pretty sure that's game. Wow.
Gotcha.
He better have a few more hexes ready. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Hexing a 3-1. You can attack, there we go, yeah. He's realised. I don't really want it in a rage just yet, just to get like an extra 2 damage in. I mean, he's dead off these guys next turn anyway. Assuming he can't kill my Chow.
You got it, kick me!
Yep, and he's dead. So yeah, Earth Elemental, nope. Happy I took the big game hunter now. I have no regrets over that pick. Yeah, because thinking about it, there aren't that many games where you actually have like a more than like 3 or 4 armor to be able to do a big shield slam, so it kind of makes sense to say the big game hunter, really. Now I say shield slam? You know what I'm talking about. Shield bash or whatever it is.
The light shall bring victory.
Victory or death.
I guess we have to throw them all. A little bit of a slow one, all my 2-drops. Of course, Go Howl. Go Howl's like, I hear you were looking for 2-drops. Nope. Perfect time for a Scarlet Crusader.
For the crusade!
Please don't have a Shadow Word Pain. Please. I'll be your best friend. That's fine, because I can fight through it with my weapon next turn. So, yeah, awesome. Yeah, that's still fine. Still absolutely fine.
Try this.
Join or die.
So let's see if we can turn the screw here, you know, like Ooze, Harvest Golem, into Frostwolf Warlord.
Pass me that arc-light spanner.
I don't really want to play this because of, you know, Shadowword Pain again.
Watch this.
And I want to have a few more guys on the board to potentially get this Sea Giant down. Lickety split.
Squire, attend me.
Well, that certainly gets it down pretty quick. Nice. Well, this is quite big as well. 7/7. Yeah, because like I'm going to trade stuff off here, so maybe we just get it down. He's rarely going to be bigger than 7/7, right?
The Frost Wolf stands ready.
I mean, we really should take this out in case of
Watch this.
Holy Nova. You know, we don't want to get blown out by it. And given he didn't have Shadow Word Death for my 7/7, then I'm definitely going to be fine with the 8/8.
You call that?
Is someone injured?
I could have took out the 4/4. I'm not sure how many buffs you can do. He's gonna hate my second Gore Howl, isn't he? Like that's gonna piss him off. The second Gore Howl. Just looking at that second Gore Howl going, that is ridiculous. Cool, you've hit me for 7, well played.
You have been.
Okay. They always do that when they lose, you know. Makes them feel better when they're crying, you know. I hit you! You're a bad man! It might just be me, I mean, I never quite understood why, you know, people do those, like, last pointless actions. Get on with the next game.
Let the hunt begin. Victory or death!
Might be worth keeping the Sea Giants. I mean, I do have a bunch of cheap guys, and the Chow's pretty cheap. And I might need it going second. Though it does kind of shock me how I get all these expensive draws in my deck that just says 2 mana from top to bottom. Seems fine. So we have to take these out now because of the Hound Master. Unfortunately. Gotta try and keep him fairly light on beasts. And I just seem to be doing a terrible job at drawing cards I can play. It's like, this is ridiculous. I have the cheapest deck in the world, and I've gone 6-drop, 5-drop, 5-drop, one after the next.
It's time for a little blood.
Pretty funny, really. And then a Gore Howl! What is my deck doing here? This is just stupid. Absolutely just bonkers. I was about to say, I'm pretty certain that's rare. Well, I was going to do other things, but then the Taskmaster came along. Oops, yeah, did that in the wrong order, didn't I? I was thinking of doing something else then. Something like... Yeah, I should probably do that, shouldn't I? I keep forgetting you know, I know the beasts that come out, but my brain just turns off that he draws cards, because he's not playing the beast. So, very stupid from me. I kind of deserve to lose this one now, due to being an idiot. Just completely incapable of any thought, I think, at the moment. A lot of the time I know what to do and then I do it in the wrong order, you know, it's from like 16 years of playing Magic the Gathering.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Mind if I roll knee?
Well, bit of a sucky turn there. He's got a really good deck, though I obviously shouldn't have helped him by letting him draw 2 cards. Like, that was obvious. He should just be attacking me here, though, really. Like, I don't really understand why he's not killing me. He doesn't seem to want to. Well, you know, that's cool. I'm fine with that. Like, that works for me. See, I would have been dead if he'd just attacked me.
To not
Well, he's got me dead now, so we'll let him kill me. You gonna attack? No? Okay. He doesn't want to attack. I don't understand. Why can't you just attack if I let you attack, you know? Sits there for a half a minute going, So, yeah, I deserve to lose that one. I mean, I think I would have lost anyway. Like, I just drew 5 drops and 6 drops in my deck full of 2 drops. And I went second, so, you know, that's pretty much game right there. Like, make Chow coin out a 4-3 and just draw nothing.
I will fight.
Right, yep, I'm losing that.
Victory or death!
I'm going to throw the Inner Rage back because obviously it's a weak card. This version of Inner Rage is much better. The one that comes with a 2/2 body. Let's see if he's got the Argent Protector. And it's good game if he does. Whew, that's a relief. No Protector, that's nice. Makes me feel a lot better, that one. Huge wave of relief there.
Crusade!
Your turn to bleed! Back to work!
Maybe shouldn't have done that, right? As I give him a 5-1. But I've got to play the guy out, and there's nothing else I can target.
No problem!
Waiting for the good stuff. I don't know why my deck's been really expensive today. Well, my entirety of the mana curve starts and ends at 2.
I am not a morning person.
Reporting for duty.
Well, that's nice. That's 4 damage saved right there. Because I was going to run into his Yeti anyway. Okay. Ooh. That's interesting. Still feel we need to run into the... I don't know. I don't know actually now. The Imp Master makes a lot of sense there, doesn't it? And then take out one of the 1/1s to hopefully, you know, he can't trade them both off with this guy.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Or he just still gets the trade off anyway.
Try this!
I'm not sure I've got enough gas here to keep him at bay, to be honest. He's keeping the threats up on me. I think as soon as he makes like a True Silver or a Consecration, If I get a bunch of guys out, it might be that.
Reporting for duty.
My shield for Argus!
Pretty good. Yeah, there's a true silver, so that's game. Nothing I can do now. Should pretty much hit concede. Like, it's such a powerful card. There's really just not anything you can do against it. Hey, I can do 6 damage to something. For what it's worth. I'm not quite sure how useful that is, but you never know. Wow, yeah, he's just got loads of good rares here. Loads and loads. Okay, yeah. Nothing I can do. Like, his deck's pretty ridiculous. Oh look, it's another Battle Rage. That's useful. 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 16, yeah. Nothing we can do about that. So yeah, like, if you don't get Fiery War Axes and Death Bites and Arcanite Reapers as warrior, you know, you just sit there being a bit crap, really. And that's exactly what this deck was, really. Just poor cards. And that's just how it happens. It just kept going, do you want a Wisp? Do you want another Battle Rage? Or you can have this 2-drop. I mean, there was like a couple of games I could have won if I'd drawn a bit better, but like the deck was just thoroughly average from start to finish. Yeah, it's almost mocking me, that Golden Azor Drake, isn't it? It's like, you seem to get cards that your opponents was beating you up with. Anyway guys, thanks for checking this video out. Sorry that it was thoroughly average and I played like an idiot in some of the games, but that's just what happens sometimes. My head's not been quite with it, I've been a little bit under the weather, so... Anyway, until next time, ta-da.